Moving on to the other big story we're tracking, and this is coming from Kerala's capital, Thiruvananthapuram. The police has shockingly directed authorities of the Bhadrakali temple in Vellayani to use multicolour decorations for temple festival instead of just saffron colour decorations. The Kerala police has cited law and order issues regarding the order. The Temple Festival Committee has alleged that police is working as a weapon of the CPIM government to destroy Hindu rituals and customs. On the other hand, police said that in the last few years there have been some law and order problems while organizing the temple festival, and on the basis of that, they have ordered the use of decorations of all colors to avoid untoward incidents. Last night, though, this story took another turn as a police aid post, which was put up temporarily, was attacked. And the police has alleged, I'm not sure why they're alleging and not arresting, but they're saying RSS and BJP workers are responsible for this. Which leads us to the big question we're asking today. How is it that saffron decorations can cause trouble? Who are these people who are troubled with saffron decorations, and why is the police legitimizing those concerns? Is this something that can be tolerated? We'll debate that in just a bit. First up, some updates from on ground.
We are at the Vellayani temple in Thiruvananthapuram. Here in front of the temple, we can see that there has been decorations that has been put up in saffron color. The police had given a notice to the temple authorities citing law and order issues, stating that these decorations should be multicolored and not of a single color. The police has cited law and order issues, but the temple authorities said that they will not change this, and they continue to put up these decorations in this place. Here in the left hand side, this place, police tried to put up a temporary aid post here where they wanted to set up a control room. But last night there was an issue, there was an attack on this, and that has been removed. The temple authorities say that it was the devotees who were there because the police tried to provoke them, and they tried to tell the police to remove this because this is an area which is being used during the Pungala time.
അപ്പോൾ ഈ പ്രാവശ്യം ഉപദേശക സമിതി വന്നപ്പോൾ RSSന്റെ BJPയുടെ ആളുകൾക്ക് ഭൂരിപക്ഷം വന്നു. ആ ഞറക്കിൽ ടോസിൽ അവർക്ക് ഭൂരിപക്ഷം വന്നു. അങ്ങനെ ഭൂരിപക്ഷം ഉപദേശക സമിതിക്ക് വന്നതുകൊണ്ട് അവരെന്ത് ചെയ്തു? സിംഗിൾ കളറാക്കി. ആ സിംഗിൾ കളറെന്ന് അവരുദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത് കാവി കളറാണ് ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ അത് സാധാരണ നിലയിൽ പലയിടത്തും പ്രശ്നങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കാറുണ്ട്.
My stand is that the notice issued by the district authorities to the temple committee should be withdrawn. It is a prohibition of saffron flag for decorating this pandal and these premises of this temple. They are directing us to use multicolor. My point is that it is this is a clear violation of the Constitution and and also the direction of the Honorable High Court. It is a discrimination towards the Hindu and towards the Hindu pilgrim centers. I am also asking a question to the Pinarayi Vijayan government whether they will take the same action, they will issue the same notice to other religious functions.
ഇത് CPMന്റെ ഒരു അജണ്ട പോലീസ് മുഖാന്തരം നടപ്പിലാക്കുകയാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. ഇതിൻ്റെ പിന്നിൽ CPM ആണ് ശക്തമായിട്ട്. CPMന്റെ ലോക്കൽ നേതൃത്വമല്ല, ജില്ലാ നേതൃത്വം, തതുപരി സംസ്ഥാന നേതൃത്വമൊക്കെ അറിഞ്ഞിട്ടാണ് ഈ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഇടപെടുന്നത് എന്നാണ് നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലാക്കണം. ഇവിടെ അവർ വിചാരിക്കുന്ന കാവി എന്ന് അവർ കാണുമ്പം തന്നെ അവരെ വിചാരം ഇത് BJP അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സംഘപരിവാർ ആണ് എന്നാണ്. പക്ഷെ അതിൻ്റെ മഹത്വം എന്താ, കാവി എന്താണെന്ന് അറിഞ്ഞുകൂടാത്തവരോട് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് മനസ്സിലായി. കാവി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇന്നലെയല്ല, ഈ ഭാരതത്തിൻ്റെ പൂർവ്വകാല ചരിത്രം നോക്കിയാൽ അതിൻ്റെ സംസ്കാരവും നമ്മുടെ പാരമ്പര്യവും ഒക്കെ.
അവരാരും രംഗത്ത് വന്നില്ല, അവരൊക്കെ അണിയറ അതിൽ പുറകിലുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ അവരുടെ സ്ഥാനത്തിൽ പോലീസാണ് ഈ ഉത്സവം അലങ്കോലപ്പെടുത്താൻ ശ്രമിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഇപ്പം ജില്ലാ ഭരണകൂടം അതിൻ്റെ കൂടെയുണ്ട്. ഉത്സവം അലങ്കോലപ്പെടുക എന്നുള്ള ഹിഡൻ അജണ്ട തന്നെയാണ് പോലീസ് നേതൃത്വം നടപ്പിലാക്കിക്കൊണ്ടിരുന്നത്.
പോലീസ് സർക്കാർ പറയുന്നത് കേൾക്കാനല്ലേ പോലീസ് പറ്റുള്ളൂ. പോലീസ് എപ്പോഴും ഏറാമൂടികളാണല്ലോ. നിലവിലുള്ള ഭരണകൂടത്തിൻ്റെ രാഷ്ട്രീയ പരമായ തീരുമാനമാണ് വെള്ളയാണി ക്ഷേത്രത്തിലെ ഈ വർഷത്തെ ഉത്സവം അലങ്കോലപ്പെടുത്തണം. അതിൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായിട്ട് നടപ്പിലാക്കിയ ഒരു അജണ്ടയുടെ ഭാഗമായിട്ട് നടപ്പിലാക്കിയത്. ഇവിടെ മാത്രമല്ല, കേരളത്തിലെ പല ക്ഷേത്രങ്ങളിലും ഇതൊരു സ്ഥിരമായി മാറിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇന്നലെ വൈകുന്നേരമാണ് പോലീസ് ഒരു നോട്ടീസ് കൊടുത്തത്, നിർത്തിവച്ചില്ലെങ്കിൽ ബാക്കിയുള്ള കോൺസിക്വൻസ് നിങ്ങൾ നേരിടേണ്ടി വരുമെന്നുള്ളത്. ഞങ്ങൾ കോടതി പോയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഹിന്ദു ഐക്യവേദി എന്തു തന്നെയായാലും ശക്തമായി കോടതി എന്ത് തീരുമാനിച്ചാലും ഹിന്ദു ഐക്യവേദി ക്ഷേത്രഭാരവാഹികളുടെ പിന്നിൽ ഉറച്ചു നിൽക്കും. കേരളത്തിലെ മുഴുവൻ ഹിന്ദു ഐക്യവേദി പ്രവർത്തകരും ക്ഷേത്രഭാരവാഹികളുടെ ഈ തീരുമാനത്തിൽ ഉറച്ചു.
You've got organizations who've gone to the court now against this bizarre diktat by the Kerala police. But let's take this to the guests who are joining us. Tom Varakan of the BJP, Ratan Sharda, RSS researcher and author. Sumant C. Raman is political analyst, also joining us on the show. So Sumant, we've come to this situation today in India where you cannot decorate a temple only with saffron flowers. You have to somehow use other colors. Otherwise, someone may have a problem and create a law and order situation, and police will back those people.
Okay. Now, let us look at the facts. Okay. I think that though they may not necessarily be very convenient, let us look at them. This is a festival of a temple that lasts for 70 days. Now, the festival is also connected with a kind of a fair that is actually held. And over the last few years, there have been political parties which have been vying with one another to put up their party flags, to put up their pontoons, their decorations, their festoons, all of that. They have attempted to do that. Now, there has been a law and order problem on account of political parties doing this in the past. If this had not happened, the police would not have randomly just come and said, don't put up, festoons in a particular color alone. Now, let us be very clear on this. The police have not said don't have saffron buntings there. The police have said also add other colors because this may be construed as the decorations of one political party
so
alone.
What? That's not the police's job.
No. Excuse me. Maintaining law and order is the job of the
But
state
how
police.
is this a law and order issue?
To the best of, because there has been law and order issue in previous years.
No, so that's the police's job to control that law and order issue. The police's job is not to tell me what color of decorations I can have. Come on.
Okay. Let me rephrase it so that you will understand. It is a issue between political parties in the past at the fair area outside the temple.
Someone, I'm not discounting that. I'm not discounting that.
First.
And the flag issue, I'm aware of the flag issue. The temple committee is on record. Once again, the temple committee is on record to say that they raised this flag issue. The flag issue had created some issues. We have foregone the flags. But now they're saying don't put saffron color alone.
No. They are not saying don't put saffron color alone.
Yes.
They are saying please have other colors
but why?
as well. Because they don't want a law and order problem.
How does the color of the flowers cause law and order situation?
Okay,
then the police is an incomplete.
Let me explain. Tomorrow there may be CPM cadre who come there and say, why are you having only saffron here?
Why should CPM cadre have problem?
Why not you
should
put red
CPM
also?
cadre have a problem with that? And if CPM cadre have a problem with that, the police should maybe give them a little bit of a treatment.
Some of the CPM cadre may also be worshippers in the temple.
So what?
So don't they have a right to put their own colors there as well?
So go to the temple committee and sort it out. Why should the police get into it? Aren't they not then justifying these random people who have random problems with Hindu festivals and Hindu temples?
It is not random problems. It is just
and then
common
they come
sense.
up and curb. No, basically I'll tell you what's happening, Sumant.
Yeah,
Hindu festivals
what is happening
and expression.
is the police is using common sense to defuse.
It's not common sense. You wouldn't say it is common sense if this was happening for any other religion. I'm sorry to say.
No, whichever.
One second.
Sumant,
Sumant,
I think this is not inside the temple. I think you're completely missing the point.
That's not my question.
This is not inside the temple.
This is part of the temple festivities and part of the temple
this
decoration.
Is on the outside, on the road. On the road outside.
I want to move on. I want to move on to the other guest. Ratan Sharda, basically, for political reasons or religious reasons, people will have problem with how a temple decorates its, its pandal of sorts on the street. And the police will use law and order as an excuse to curb expression of Hindu temples and Hindus. They will never do this for any other festival in the country.
Shivani, Mr. Sumant, I don't know whether he knows the Kerala position. Police there is totally under the CPM cadre. They have unions inside the police station. So police works according to party dicta. Point one. Point two, when SDP and their friends like PFI took out parades with green color flags and made a replica of Yogi and beat him up, and an RSS person beat him up, did it turn into law and order situation? No. This is the latest manifestation of Hindu phobia. It is latest manifestation, new kind of racism in India, where Hindus are the avoidable, untouchable community. And not only that, saffron is a color of sacrifice, knowledge, meditation, and long history of India. How can that hurt anybody? It is not RSS BJP color. It's a national Hindu color. Now, Mr. Sumant Raman, the problem. See, that's exactly the problem. No other festival. Sumant, you have talked enough, man. Please. Don't insult me. You don't try to create anger. You have spoken enough.
Don't have saffron.
Shivani asked him to keep himself to himself. Allow others to speak.
No, 1 second,
Mr.
1 second.
Sumant.
1 second.
Mr. Sumant, will you allow others to speak, or you will monopolize? You have all the knowledge in the world. You have every knowledge. Do you have figures of how many riots took place because of saffron in any festivity in Kerala? No, you just make a statement based on Communist Party, CPM government. You just come every evening and make fun of yourself when you try to prevent every indefensible. It is very clear that Hindus will not be allowed to celebrate anything in their own way. I have a record of 36 incidents in 2022, 2 incidents this year, including what happened in Palamu today, where Hindu festivities of every kind, Shivratri, Ramnavami, Durga Puja, Hindu New Year, Ganesh Chaturthi, Kamad Yatra, Diwali, Vaishno Devi, every type of procession and festivity has been attacked. 14 states, 1 union territory, these attacks have taken place. What is the justification, Mr. Sumantraman?
No, 1 second. Can I come in? Can I come in? 1 second, one by one. Sumant, I'll come to you. Please don't speak over others. I'll come to you.
First of all, there is a clear error in
Mr. Sumant, please.
There is no error. Sumant, can I please?
The Kerala police have not objected to saffron.
Nobody has said that they have objected to saffron. Nobody has said that. 1 second. Can you please lower their mics, please? 1 second, 1 second. Ratanji, 1 second. Sumant, 1 second. Can I just say, Sumant, I'm not sure why you're ad nauseum repeating the same thing. Nobody has said that they have objected to saffron. 1 second, please. Let me finish a sentence, Sumant. Nobody has said that they have objected to saffron.
Only want other colors to be added as
yes, but why? But why? That's the question. Why should anybody have to add other colors? What kind of democracy is that?
The history of law and order.
No, there is no justification for that, Sumant.
Don't keep on repeating.
So
basically,
what you're saying
show me the history.
Let there be violence so
Mr. Sumant,
that you can further the agenda.
Show me the
I'm
history.
sorry.
Cite
Ratan
examples.
Sharda has a very valid point. What history? What has happened that is so bad that you now telling us that no, only saffron color is not okay because it will get us, it will send a signal. What signal, bhai? Who is the police to intervene in this?
That it is
their job is to manage law and order and lumpen elements who go and object to other people. Let me bring in Tom Vadakan. We did try to get a representative of the governing power, the party in power in Kerala, but obviously they've refused. Most people who represent themselves as leftists have refused to come on this. I wonder why. That in itself is a statement. But Tom Vadakan, this is just appalling. That the police is ratifying the fact that if you only use saffron for decorations for a Hindu temple festivities, it can create law and order. Your job is to control law and order.
Well, Shivani, I want to give an update. The High Court has stayed the order from the police, and the festivities can continue. So Suman C. Raman can relax. The judiciary has opened its eyes properly and seen the situation. Shivani, let me give you a little backgrounder of this temple. This temple and its surroundings, there are about 12 churches. They have lived in peace. One of the churches has been named after the temple. And that is the kind of, relationship that they all exist. And in terms of demography, hardly 1% to 2% belongs to the other community. I'm talking about the Muslims. Now, the issue is PFI. PFI is wanting to have its root in that area. Now, the other backgrounder to this is CPM members tried to contest for this temple's advisory committee.
Yes.
And they were defeated. Now, there has to be retaliation. And how do you go about doing it? You create a situation on the 70-day long festival of the Bhadrakali. You decide to create a situation where, through the district police commissioner, his assistant police commissioner has given a handwritten note, and very threatening note indeed. He says, if you don't abide by what I say, we will proceed against you. Mr. Raman, it's time that you open your eyes. We live in a secular, democratic country. Learn to listen now. You have given your wisdom all through all your debates, but learn to understand a situation. There, peace prevails in that district, and the royalty, the king who is supposed to be there, he visits this place, and there's a communal harmony there, and you and your great fans decide to disturb it.
No, can I come in? Can I come in, Tom Vadakan? My point is very simple. Yes, Sumant, I'm going to give you time. One second. Yeah. My point is very simple. Even if there are people who have a problem with the saffron decoration, it is not the problem of those celebrating this festival. They have to then learn to live with these saffron decorations. Hindus are not going to curb the way they celebrate their festivals. If saffron is a color that is holy to them, and they use this color to decorate their temples and their pandals, nobody can tell them, please add one more color here and another color here. That's not how it works. That's my point. Even if somebody has a problem, the problem is with them then, not with the decoration. Yes, Suman.
Yeah, I think, Shivani, I think you should first understand two things which I have already said. One is this is about the fair.
Why keep on repeating yourself?
Okay, let him finish.
I am not repeating myself.
Ratan Shah, I'll give you time. Let him finish.
This is not like the police are interfering in some religious ritual, or they are interfering inside
I can't
the
object
temple
to this objection.
or anything. Look, let's be very clear. This has been a battle for control between political parties of the fair that happens outside,
Why is the police taking sides then?
With the festival. Look, this festival will attract people from the surrounding areas. It is like a village fair. So you're not getting the point at all, Shivani, which is that political parties have fought for control of this in the past.
So be it. Why is the police becoming a party of this? This is not a political party saying it.
And
why is the police becoming a party of this?
Being proactive and saying, please don't fight for control.
This is not called being proactive. This is called being lazy. And this is called being taking sides.
Fair, not in the temple.
Even in the fair. Why? The temple committee organizes this. The temple committee can decide what color they use. Who is the person who has a problem with saffron color? Let that person come out and open. Ratan Shah.
This is not about the temple. This is not about the religion.
We are not saying this is about the temple. You are somehow trying to fact check this when none of those facts are relevant. The fact that is relevant here is that the police wants multi-color decoration instead of only saffron decoration. Bottom line, period. Yes, Ratan Sharda, only 30 seconds.
If I were Sumant Raman, I would be embarrassed the way he has been continuously speaking the same thing again and again. Now tell me, if it is a Hindu temple and somebody tried to take over the temple during election and didn't win it, will he use police to control it now? Since they could not control, they will try to interfere. And it is a Bhadrakali Mela. Okay, if it is a Mela, it's a Hindu Mela. It's not a secular Mela. And police has given a written notice very clearly, Mr. Tom Vadakan has talked about. So why do you say there is no interference? You kept on saying law and order. Give me list of violences that took place in this particular place for last 70 years, 80 years. You can give me record. No, you will just keep on rhetorically copying your bosses like CPM and Congress and secular leaders. Please leave Hindus alone. They have a right to celebrate. We enjoy celebrations. Those who want to join, we join. Marxists are not religious. Mr. Sumant, Marxists are not Hindus. They don't believe in religion. Even I don't need your certification. Even I don't need. Communists are anti-religion, right? Communists are anti-religion. Communists are anti-religion. Will you agree? Communists are anti-religion. If they are anti-religion, what is their role?
Why is the state anyways interfering in this? The police is the state.
They don't follow
No. The police is the state. But Mr. Tom Varakan has given us an update. One second. I request both of you to calm down. Mr. Tom Varakan has given us an update that the court has actually stayed this bizarre police diktat. We will, of course, get more on that from our correspondents on ground. I do thank all of you for joining us. This is as bizarre as it gets, frankly. And thankfully, if the court has stepped in, it's a good measure. I have to slip into a very short break. On the other side, we'll talk about the historic mega Air India deal with Boeing and Airbus. Former Executive Director of Air India, Jitendra Bhargav, is joining us to decode the impact of this deal.